Members of the Senate, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Joseph Bin. I'm a senior here. I just want to come express my opinions on the recent events concerning the election. I'm sure all of you know what's happened, and I think we need to start over from scratch. What's happened is pretty much made an entire joke of the system, not of ASG, but just the process that it is, because it's getting to the point where it's crazy. What we need to do is go back, redo elections, start from scratch, clean off, wipe the slate clean for everyone, and just let the student body decide. I'm district governor for Rotor Act, which is a part of Rotary International, one of the largest service, or the largest service organization in the world. And we have 4-way tests for everything we do, which I memorized. But here it is. First one is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships, and will it be beneficial to all concerned? And I can say without a doubt that what has happened here doesn't pass a single one of those, which is an absolute disgrace to the entire system. So I know that a lot of other people would support me in saying this, that I do, again, think that we should start the elections, and I would also move that the elections committee resign themselves. Everyone should recuse themselves, and we should have a fully non-related party elections committee. So no one involved with ASG. Just because of everything that's happened, there are a lot of biases, in favor, against other people. And I think just for the integrity of everything, that it should be that it should be known who is involved with ASG, and judicially, legislatively, or executive branch. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Hey guys, I'm Alex Arizini, and I realize it's only 2 minutes, so I'll try and say my story. I'm pretty upset about what happened because I went to go get food on a sunny Tuesday afternoon, and I came out causing the entire election to be thrown, or to Robert Leupp being disqualified. And I went in, and I saw Laura-Guinto. Damn, I saw Laura-Guinto, right? And I went over to talk to her. We talked for a few minutes. I said some stupid jokes, and then I asked her if she'd voted. She hadn't, and so she didn't even know how. So I went and I got a friend's laptop, sitting about half a Benson away. I brought it back to her. She voted on her own accord. Wouldn't show me the laptop because she's a poli-sci major and really didn't want me to know anything. I still don't know who she voted for at this point. I really don't care. And to me, it was upsetting to know that there was some story told about me, some fabricated thing that was said about me that wasn't true. And the fact that I went in and did my testing last night, and it was still voted that I was lying. So then here I am. Who do I tell? If I can't tell the judicial board, I can't tell it upset me, it frustrated me to see something like this happen. And for me, I've always been a fan of the expression, all don't lie. And I think that we need to have a runoff. I think that the fact that any of me going into Benson to try and get food is a problem. I think that it needs to be solved by actually having the student body vote for who's going to be the president next year. I'm a senior, I'll be gone, but most of them won't be. And it's not just fraternities, it's not just sororities out there, it's people representing everything on campus. Thank you, Alex.
Hello. Okay, so Zini actually covered most of what I was going to say, unfortunately. So I guess just to add to what you already mentioned, again, because I feel horrible now, even though I didn't even do anything wrong, because I didn't know how to operate eCampus properly. Now, a presidential candidate is disqualified from a very, very close race. I agree that there should either be a runoff or the election should be scrapped completely. I know that there were infractions on both ends, some of which could have been questioned. Again, I was really frustrated when I went in last night and thought that we had this in the bag because Zena and I would just tell exactly what happened and it would be over with. But unfortunately, that obviously was not the case. In addition to that, I know that part of the reason why this is controversial is because of the affiliation associated with Robert and Alex and those involved. But I really do not think that it's fair to base an entire election and the future sake of our student government off of who someone's friends with. Based off of that, I live with 18 girls, and if I ever ran for something, I would not want to be held accountable for anything that any of them said, good or bad. So I just want to, again, reiterate the fact that, sorry, I didn't know how to use e-campus properly, and in the future, I will be sure to educate everyone with their own personal advice regarding how to go about that.